Welcome to the Numerology Astrology for the 15th of August, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 20, and if you add the 2 and the 0 together, you get the number 2. Let's explore the mind, the number 2, and all those amazing thoughts that are attempting to inspire us to be our best self. We can use the number 2 negatively, but that is not advised. The mind can dismantle hope, destroy peace, and repel those trying to love us. Or we can become the number 11, add the 1 and the 1 together and get the number 2, and use the mind, the number 2, in its highest intended form of creative genius that can come up with answers that this world needs to correct the terrible imbalances that we have created and that have come to haunt us. Let the mind become a tool for our potential. Brilliance. Not just a weapon for evil to undermine what is good in the world. The greater the self-deception, the more pain a soul holds and will blame others for their situation. Today, seek knowledge and allow knowledge to transcend where we are currently and bring us to a higher place that humanity will continue to reach for until we move past hate, bias, and prejudice. Imbalance is a tool of powerful egos to justify their torture of others so that they can steal, take, and undermine the freedoms that each soul deserves to have, regardless of what anyone believes, says, or thinks. The astrology for today. The Aries moon pushes us into what we have been afraid of embracing. It has a relentless quality to show us that now we need to be more direct in our approach and stop tippy-toeing around issues. Honesty is the best policy, but it can be messy and must be done with great love and respect. It must be done with the intent to support the truth emerging from those hidden places within each soul that now needs to grow. We cannot keep avoiding telling others where they need to grow and where they are shortchanging themselves. Too many keep blinders on that prevent them from seeing who and what they really are, nor can they see how their choices will manifest in the world. While we want to be kind, ask oneself the question: are we being kind and loving when we avoid uncomfortable conversations and placate terrible behaviors in others? I have learned that those that did not do inner work on themselves over time will end up manifesting more distortions as they are allowed by others to not look at or address the huge issues and woundings that will continue to fester and grow. Such things become so much worse that they become a caricature of what originally might have been a small distortion or idiosyncrasy. But when such things are not allowed to heal through truth-telling, they get more toxic and become so distorted that they become shocking. The more layers that one adds into those places of pain, the more they are defended and they become harder to fix later on. The North Node will trine Mercury this morning and give us the ability to make some connections that will give us that incentive to take those blinders off. Jupiter and the Sun will sesquiquadrate, showing us that we do know more, and it is time that we let go and laugh a little more and find out what we have been seeking. Better to go after it now. Waiting is no longer an option. Restlessness, when not embraced, becomes indulgence, lack of self-control, and exaggerated egos. It's time to know who we are and not overestimate what we are capable of, but still try to reach from a place of knowing that we can do more. With that awareness, we need to calculate the energy required to go forward with great care and awareness. Thanks, everyone.